visuals on the team, we want to continue to grow. So we are stronger together when we fly together.
We're stronger together when we fly together. Flock up or flock off, not you stick around, cause it's about to go down. Oh yeah, we ain't here on a What the Flock Wednesday. You know, flocking with the most energetic entity in the Eagleverse. And my energy's low today, yo. But we had to get in here for a therapy session, you know what I mean? It's a What the Flock Wednesday. So before we go anywhere, do anything, you know what? Let's get rid of the house. Get the house cleaning out the way first and all. Let's clean the nest. Let's get this all off my nest. You feel me? Please like and subscribe. If you about that fly, Eagles fly. Drop a comment in the box if you fly with the flock. Let's fly. Do remember, join that Maniac Thing Noti gang. You hit that bell. You get a bait whenever I'm on this YouTube thing. Let's fly. Let's take off time. Oh, yeah. Can't forget. Let's keep the main thing the main thing. I hope this video finds you in good vibes, good times. If you're not there, I hope this helps you get there because we about to go there. Oh, yeah. Let's get it off. That's all I need. Just go, clean it up, and then you'll be good to go. I'm telling you, that's what it is. So before we get into the flock, it's a What the Flock Wednesday. So before we get into our flock pots, let's get the What the Flocks out the way. Oh, yeah. I thought I was going to be in and out today. You know what I'm saying? But you start, you just start going. You just start going. It's like, oh, snap. Yeah, we might be so flocking because we might be here for a while. I don't know. Let's try to get through this thing real quick as we can. You heard me? It's a What the Flock Wednesday. Just trying to help us get over the hump, right? What the flock? Smitty let AJ play COD. What the flock? He said, it's like it's not really them. It's not really him. It's them. It's one of those deals. Whatever the case may be, he let him into a COD group. And, you know what I'm saying? They're getting it on like that and like that. It was nothing crazy. You know what I'm saying? Just cool stuff. Just poking fun at one another and all that. Good times. New rules. What the flock is up with the new rules, bro? I don't know. Whoa. Yo, we're catching what? Fair catches on kickoffs outside the end zone. Like, what is going on? What the flock is going on? I don't know if you can tell by my intonation how I already feel about this situation. It is not, I'm not with it. And it's just leading to new things. And what is it? I heard, what's his name? Philly 500 say something similar to what I said a few weeks ago just this morning. Like, what are we even investing in special teams? So I said this a few months ago, like, maybe this is why we don't invest that much into our special teams as far as returners and all this goes. We felt something coming down the pipeline. Like, what's going on? They're trying to get rid of it straight out the game. What's the point of even getting returners anymore, So there's that. What the flock is up with that? What the flock? D-Hop. They talking about D-Hop coming to these. Get the flock out of here with that, number one. Because, are there enough? I would love it. But, are there enough balls to go around? Not to mention, when I heard what he said, when he was saying and what he was about saying it about and all that, he wasn't really saying anything about specifically us. They asked him a list of quarterbacks and blah, 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 blah. So happened one of the quarterbacks he said was Hurts. It's nothing I'd really pay any attention to if I was you. But, crazier things have happened. And Howie Roseman, how he busting the stupid dope moves, Howie Potter waving that magic wand has been known to do crazier things. So, what? See, look at me. It's a maniac thing. You want to understand? Boom. What the flock is up with D-Jack? Heard that. That was from about a week ago, but I didn't speak on it on here. And how would you feel about that? I just said we're getting rid of returners. I'd take him as a returner, if he could. But every time he comes back, he just sits on the rack. Seems like he's zorbing us the way the bodyguard used to zorb us of all that dough, man. Just come in, get us for the cash and dash, But I love those guys. Don't get it twisted. The bodyguard is the man going down as one of the greatest left tackles of all time. And D-Jack, also one of the greatest receivers of all time. Receivers, returners, fastest receivers of all time. Something like that. He was great. But, he's at the end of the rope. I don't know. Just, as a returner on the veterans minimum, though, I don't know. We're flipping, we're spinning. So we got that in the What the Flock. What the flock? PFF, Pro Football Focus simulation, has the Philadelphia Football Eagles in 2023 going 6-11. You kidding? Dude, woo. I don't even want to put it in the universe. I didn't want to bring it up. I saw it last week. I was going to drop it on here, pop it on here, and I don't even want to. But you know what? It's a What the Flock Wednesday. What the flock? Nope, I can't see that. And I think I got all my What the Flocks out the way. And now we're going to throw a few things in our flock pots, chop it up, throw it on the table, and you consume it how you deem fit. That's what we do on this flock pot thing. On the What the Flock Wednesday, right? We're going to throw a little bit of there was a presser today. We're going to get into that. We're going to throw that in the flock pots. What else we got? A few things about the dumb Manders. You know, Mahomes got a few quotes out there. Just want to get into a little bit of Seth Joyner. Oh yeah, and a little bit of Jalen Hurts. So these presses popped off today, right? Yeah, long. When did they do that? Where did they do that at? What's up with that? What the fuck is up with that? We got Smitty, Mylata, and Sweaty. Oh, yeah, and Dean. Let's not forget Nicole Dean. Nicole Dean was the reason why I clicked on. I was watching Smitty's interview with Brandon Marshall and the young lady, Ashley Nicole Moss. Woo! But she's a Cowboys fan, man. What the fuck? Like, yuck. Anyway, so he was on with them. I'm watching that interview, and the interview seems so dope. I'm locked in. I'm flocked in. They talking what they talking, ribbing each other, jabbing back and forth, talking about the baseball game, charity baseball game that got coming. Ocho Cinco's going to be there. Brandon Marshall's going to be there. Saquon Barkley's going to be there. He got people coming through. Smitty's a big deal, you feel me? But he's something like, yo, they ain't really ball players like they are. You know, we got real ball players on our squad. We got Smitty plays ball, you know what I'm saying? Flocking. AJ Brown didn't he get drafted? I believe he got drafted to play ball for the Padres, you feel me? Jalen Hurts plays ball. Jake Elliott, we know the greatest athlete, the greatest kicker athlete in the history of football ever. I don't know if I can really... But you know what? That's what I'm saying because I look at the world through eagle-colored glasses. Open your eagle eyes. You know how I do around this time, about this time, at this time. It's Eagles o'clock. Oh, yeah, we back, baby. Lock it in, flock it in. Clock it in. So you got that. Just a cool interview. I'll drop it down in the description because I had to flip over, they said, and I wasn't able to finish the interview. Boom, boom, I get the alert. Eagles going live, blah, 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 blah. I got to hop in. I got to flock in. I got to lock in. What's going on with my guys? You know, they're at the OTAs just focusing on getting better as we all want them to. Like, get the flock out of here with a 6-11. It's crazy. I don't know why I keep bringing that up. So, first person up to bat, I believe, was Smitty. Smitty, I see a lot of people talking about what he brought up about food. And, you know, guys can just eat whatever the flock they want to eat. It's crazy. He said one of the guys that he watched, his idol, dude from the Saints. Dang it. Forgot to take that down. But, you know, he's down in New Orleans. He said he wasn't looking at a bunch of guys and all that. But at that time, one receiver, it wasn't Joe Horn. Sheesh. Some dude, I don't want to trivialize this great receiver with saying some dude. The guy that he admired most was a great wide receiver for the Saints. And he didn't really start looking at receivers until, you know, later on in his career as he got a little older. And one guy that he focused on was Ocho Cinco. Ocho Cinco, just great footwork, phenomenal receiver. And I bring that up to say that they got on him about his eating, and he was just like, you eat what you eat. Some people can sleep when they want to sleep. Some people can eat what they want to eat, and they'll just be all right. So I'm not the guy to ask that. I'm feeling maybe he took it to a bit of offense. Like, why are you asking me about food? Because I'm skinny, Batman? I'll chop you up. I will avenge my family. Be a vigilante on this field. I don't even know what that means, right? So... yeah, because he's taking people out, but he ain't killing them. He don't kill. It's not going to work. So you got Smitty, they got him about the eating, and also they asked him a question about Olamide, and he said Olamide is just simply explosive. Every time he gets the ball, he's trying to take it to the house. So something to look forward to for us fans, the Eagles in this upcoming season. Olamide, explosive. They also asked him about Kez. He said Kez is focused on getting where he's trying to get where he needs to be at. He knows the standing in this room. He knows speaking about him, and I imagine AJ and just anybody in that room. I mean, of course, Kez included, right? Just in that room, there's a standard to be upheld in that room, and they're all trying to get there. They all going to get there, at least in Smitty's estimation. And he think Kez, he didn't say breakout season, but he gave the vibes of like, Kez is going to do what he has to do to get to where he needs to be. Period, point blank, end the sentence. And let's go. That's that. I'm with it. Sign me up for it. I want Kez to get back to where he was at. You know, there's a lot of things going on about Kez. And I'm thinking maybe, you know, maybe that injury was a bit more serious than he let on. You know, I'm hoping that was the case and bigger and better things, you know, to come. So you had him up first. Dean was up next, Nakobe Dean, and he just sounds like he's ready to go, ready to step up to the responsibility. He's willing to take any criticism, willing to take on any coaching that he needs in order to get to where he needs to be. He also said that he's not shy about telling the coaches or anyone around it how he feels, where he wants this thing to go, what he wants this to be, what he needs from them. And it just seems like a great union. They asked him about, the guys and being surrounded by the guys. He's hyped about that. He also spoke on Nolan Smith telling him, what we're going to do. We're going to have fun and win chips. And it came true, It's just a dope thing. Said he's real close with him. And all the guys, just happy they're all up here. Even spoke on DeAndre Swift real quick, So got these Philly dogs up in the building, these Broad Street Bulldogs coming through, And it's just a good thing. I'm happy about that. My Lotta real quick, just he seemed to be focused on idolizing Kelsey. Like Kelsey is his idol. And he just wants to rise to that standard that Kelsey has set. Feels like as long as he's here, it just can't be met because every time Kelsey comes in, it's just another level. He's just going another level every time. And I'm loving it. Hand was dope. What's coming out of that offensive line room. Another dope thing that Smitty said, though, in the interview with Brandon Marshall and Ashley Nicole Moss on, I believe that's an I Am Athlete vehicle, said paper route, something along those lines. And he's just like, that O-line, the question was asked, what makes this team go? What makes this team tick? What makes this team, who's the entity that stirs the drink? What's the straw that stirs the drink? I don't know what the flock I'm talking about right now. Point is, he's pointed to the offensive line being the thing that makes everything go, being the engine that makes everything go in this Philadelphia Eagles football team. I'm losing it today, y'all. The maniac is spinning. Did I take my Ginkgo biloba? Yes, I did. I think I'm remembering too much today. Speeding. So we got that going. And the person that stuck out most to me during the pressers was Sweaty. Like everything he was saying, he was just sitting on all cylinders. But, pulled me in because he dropped an expletive right off the top. They asked him what has he been focusing on in the offseason. He was talking about gaining weight, getting stronger, and he knows during the season that weight's going to drop down. He's trying to hit up 270, and he just feels that's going to go towards the end. Then they asked him, it seemed like a reiteration of the same question. I think he told them, but he said he just wants to get better. So they asked him, what are you going to focus? He said, shit, I don't know. Jay Sweat is the best. Sweaty J is the best. Loving him. So he spoke on that. Whereas when I listen to Smitty, so I am retaining a bit from the interview on I Am Athlete. When you hear Smitty talking, he's speaking to, they just want to iron the things that they didn't get right in the Super Bowl, as if, getting back is going to happen without a doubt. And they just have to fix what they didn't do right in that game. And I get it. I understand the feel like that. And I am not knocking Smitty on any terms. Like, I get it. Like, you gotta have that feeling that we're getting back there, like, without a doubt. Also, he did take a step back when they was asking him, like, about other teams in the NFC East and getting back to the Super Bowl. How many Super Bowls would you win and this, that, and the third? Like, he wouldn't answer those things. But, just, I guess it was, a bit of a slip. Like, just got to fix what we did wrong in that game and we get back. But I think that was pertaining also to the fumble in the game. He wasn't pointing fingers at Jalen Hurts. He was pointing fingers more so at the offense. Like, if we don't give up that 7, it's a different game. I feel like you can't really look at things like that. It is what it is. And I'm trying to get past it. You tell me I got locked up. I got flocked up in that one right there. We're going to move on. But what Sweaty said was, I see it as we're starting at the bottom, and that's how we have to look at it. We're starting at the bottom, and this is where we're going from here. Nothing's given to us. Last year was last year, this year is this year, and he just seems focused to get to where he's going. They also asked him about Sean Desai. He said that, it appears from what he understands, this guy rocks flocks with the D-line, the D ends. Once he said that, I was good from the go. Let's go. Sign me up. I'm on. Let's rock. Let's flock. Yes. And Sweaty seems to be on point, ready to go, Saw a few things also just now, right before I hopped on here. I saw a few things, just a few videos from camp. And I mean, like, just that spiral, albeit they're not in pads, they're in jerseys and shorts, you know what I mean? Nothing crazy, but that spiral just seems to be popping out of Jalen Hurts' hands so crazy, man. So just can't wait to look forward to that. And that was not so much a testament to what guys said. That seemed to be what is echoing throughout the locker room, throughout the guys. Everyone has nothing but great things to say about Jalen Hurts, as if we would expect anything otherwise. But I mean, it's just compounding, and it's just adding to the legend of Jalen. It's like, I'm even thinking like there's 6 degrees of Jalen Nation right now going on in this locker room. Talk about the ties with guys from all over the place, the Rambos, Kennedys, even guys I didn't even know. Something about him even recruiting, what's his name, Tyler McKee? You know what I'm talking about. The quarterback that we drafted. Yeah, it's locking up. So you got that going. Just looks real good, man. I can't wait. Can't wait to see more of this. As training camp gets going and these videos start to leak out, we get to see things, hear things, more reports, more guys, more yeah. Oh, can't wait. Yeah, I'm getting pumped up. You got that going on. Mahomes also said something today. This is a bit outside the nest. Mahomes said something as far as he's more worried about rings than money. You love to hear things like that from your leader. And, when I hear him saying that, I can only hear Jalen Hurts saying the same thing sometime down the future, albeit he's not the type of guy to talk about things like this. When pressed upon it, maybe he'll divulge a bit, but I just can't see Jalen Hurts talking anything about money. But this is something that you do want to see from your leader. But it's also something I don't even want to touch on, because guys and their money and what they do with it and how they want to acquire, how they want to attain it, it's just something I don't like to flock with. But it's definitely something you want to hear from your leader. So I wouldn't dissuade anyone that doesn't say anything about it or does think more about it than others. It's what you eat don't make me you know what. So it is what it is. And we'll leave that at that. And something funny, because, they just can't seem to ever get anything right. The Commanders, what I'm seeing is they had their application revoked. This is per PFF. The Commanders had their trademark application denied due to another person already having pending applications for the name, a current one already existing. This is a whole NFL organization, y'all, that just can't, what? We're talking about trademark applications being denied for an NFL football. This is wild, man. Even when they get it right, they sold the team. But, a lot of us want them, even though, it's our rivals. It's just that name just, bleh. Let's get it out of here. I mean, as long as their name sucks, and they suck, I'm cool with it, right? But it's just not a good look in our division. And I want to put up a petition to get Dallas out of our division, man. Everyone's always hoping, we going super left right now. I just got to get this off my nest real quick. Once again, you've heard me speak on this before. Get the Bow Boys up out of here, man. They do not belong here. They're in a whole different time zone. Let them go west, man. They got better history with the damn Niners, right? I don't care. Get them the flock out of here. We got who would I take? No, we'll get into that at another time. But them up out of here. Dude, whenever there's like a big game, we smack them up. We smack them up like a big game. More often than not, we smack them up. But they probably got like one win against us in the playoffs or something like this. This is probably all hyperbole right now. Just me hating and wanting them to get them up out of here. Yeah, I said it. I'm hating. I want them up out of here. And it ain't even hating, man. It's just real. They're in a whole different time. They're not even in the East, man. Team playing in the NFC. They're the most backwards team. Get them the flock out of here. I don't want it. That. They got better. I mean, even the Giants, man. Big games, the Giants smack them up. Fuck out of here. I don't know what them and the Commanders always play them strong. It was cool. Niners and Cowboys, get them Cowboy teams over there to the west. Yeehaw and all of that. Flock up out of here. Just had to do that real quick. But yeah, man, the Commanders still seem that they can't get it right, man. And real quick, Seth Joyner. I saw Seth Joyner. He was on the Dan Sileo show, man, and he was just dropping gems. Like, sometimes I feel like Seth Joyner's the dude, like, get off my lawn, old man energy. All that, your football is not my football, it's different, rah, 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 rah. But, man, when he got into the X's and O's, I did not know what the flock he was talking about, but it sounded dope. Like, this dude, it was amazing. Just hearing him wax poetic about things that he could do with Nolan Smith and Hassan Reddick and what he could do with that interior as far as Jalen Carter and Fletcher Cox and Brandon Graham and bring him inside. talking about a NASCAR package. Heard Barrett Brooks talking about it's not even faster than NASCAR. This will be an F1 Formula One package, what we could do over here with the guys that we got. And it sounded dope to the point that I sound like everyone else right now. Like, get this guy in here. He needs to be coaching for our Eagles in some capacity. He said the second he saw us snatch up Nolan Smith, he went straight to a notepad and started drawing up plays. What? Joyner, please forgive me for all the little jabs and little ilks that I had along the way with him. Because you know what? He's just like the rest of us, man. He sees something he doesn't like, he's going to speak on it. And sometimes I just felt he was a bit hype about like over that, like he goes in. And sometimes I get defensive for my Eagles. You know, somebody starts talking about it, even though it's like, if anyone has the accolades, whatever, if anyone has the right to say anything about the Eagles, it's one Seth Joyner, like hands down. So I don't know what the flock I'm bugging about. It's just, you know, like I said, when people start talking about my Eagles, I get a bit defensive sometimes, but he has the right to do it anytime, any moment he wants to. And then towards the end of the interview that he had with Sills, he just went down. He went down a roll call of all the guys from the 90-91 team. Dude, I started getting goosebumps. I started looking like dude, I had to step away for a second and just take it all in. Because that defense, man, and the fact that something Dan Sileo didn't know either. He said it blew his mind when he told him this. For those 2 years, the 90 and the 91 teams, he was named MVP of the defense by his peers. So he said, forget what all you talking about all this Hall of Fame and this, that, and the third. The thing that I cherish most, he pulled up a trophy, he had it on his backdrop and all that, on his bookshelf. These trophies that he got from his teammates, voting him the best, the MVP of the Eagles defense for those 2 years. Perhaps some say the greatest defense of all time. You know we saying that. You know how we feel about that, right? Looking at the world through eagle-colored glasses, open your eagle eyes, and all that. Because it's just so dope. And I just love the way he broke it down, what he was talking about. And sheesh, sign me up with the get Seth Joyner into this locker room committee yesterday. Because he was just crushing it, breaking it down. So, I understood some of what he was talking about. Once he started getting technical and talking about swats and fades and this, that, and bopping around and dropping, I loved it. Good stuff by Seth Joyner. Even on the Dan Sillios. Look, man, the sun shines on the Sills ass sometimes too, you know? Man, it was a cool interview. What cracked me up the most about that interview was about 20 minutes into the interview, Sills goes to Joyner like, yeah, I know you got to get up out of there. Next thing you know, this video is running 59 minutes. I still don't think he left because they went to break. I don't know because I didn't see after the break. But bro, like, I understand, but I feel Sills on this one. Like, you got Seth Joyner in the building when he's going in because he was going on, man. I might leave that down in the description also. Leave a few things out, that I stuck my beak in, while they was speaking and just picking up what they was laying down, and I was loving it, man. But until the next time, make it your best time. In the meantime, between time, keep it a green time. You already know how we do around this time, about this time, at this time, though. It's always equals the clock. But we got questions to the next time. Yo, we got questions for who? We started up already. Real question is, when does training camp start? I know we got some OTAs popping up to 6 to 8 because we ain't going to get into the NFL, NFC, and NFC East and all that till the season starts. What am I talking about? Real question is, what are you going to do when Eagle Mania swoops down and runs wild on you? Oh, yeah. Play my music, King Star. The hiccups is back. EAGLES, Eagles.